Good morning. It's almost afternoon, but this is gonna be under the morning smoke title because it's still technically morning right now, and I do mean it's still technically morning. Yeah, I still got some Sunny D from last night, so I'm feeling really good right now. Smashed the cookies before I passed out. But that's what I had for dinner. Peanuts and cookies and Sunny D. Yeah. After breaking fast with the Reese's ice cream, some chocolate and fudge ice cream, and of course, Sunny D. Only ate twice yesterday. But I ain't feeling bad about it. Okay. I could have picked some better, more healthy options, but I ain't gonna lie. This is a cheat day. I cheated. In fact, I skipped. Yeah, I skipped a meal. Couldn't help it. Them jeans just locked on my eyes. And my eyes locked on those jeans. Those jeans held my eyes. You notice I didn't stop my conversation. That means that wasn't me looking. It was the looks pulling my eyes. And I appreciate it. Shit. It was nice to see something nice. Was gonna probably sleep in longer, but I started understanding the different language that was being spoken loudly by my head. And when I woke up and sat up, I'm trying to figure out how the fuck I know what they saying. I ain't never took that language in school. I ain't never really studied that language before. But the way they was talking so loudly and consistently until I sat up and looked at them like, I know what y'all saying. I don't know how I know, but I know what y'all saying. Then they shut up like, ooh, you know, we saying it. They went on there. But I ain't mad. Cause shoot, that wake-up call and taught me damn, let's get the gaps monstrous. I'm starting to figure out languages just by listening to them long enough. And I can't believe I actually knew what the hell they were saying. But I kind of caught on to what the hell they were gossiping about. And I tell you, I didn't even Google Translate on the asses. Look, I want to translate earbuds in my ears. But when I was in middle school, I had this teacher tell me I learned through osmosis. And I'm starting to really believe that shit again because I'm picking up things I haven't studied. I'm catching on to stuff I haven't studied. I haven't intentionally tried to learn, but it's happening. Like, shit. Since I've been crashing out here, I've been hearing them guys gossip damn near every other visit or two. And I done caught on to their accents. Plus, I live in a very diverse area. I'm always around different languages and slangs and stuff. And also being a former pharmaceuticals distributor. Shit. It was just one of the skills that was helpful for business. But I really want to credit my talents to my upbringing. I really do. Because, seriously, the village I grew up in was so great that even the jackasses could make my childhood bad. Yeah, I probably broke more bones as a child than I did as an adult. But, you know, when you're a child, you're resilient. Every bone you break grows back stronger. By the time you're an adult, you're damn near unbreakable. Now, I will admit, I've caught some hairline fractures as an adult. But those are the bones that didn't get broken when I was young. Shoot, riding death traps, having actual physical fights. And you know, pole been wrestling, but when somebody ain't getting their way, then it's a real fight. And I may still be wrestling while they really fighting, but it made me a gladiator. Thankful for that. Real thankful for that. I can water this down because I know as soon as I get to the Starbucks or the library, turn windows on, I'm going solo leveling a ride. I've actually made enough space on my laptop to where I can download the whole 16 gigabytes of extra files for the game to run smoother. And I ran out of juice as it was checking files. But I'm glad at least downloaded it, so when I start the game over again, I go through a little tricky process of logging in. It should just be checking the files and then going into gameplay. Nah, that's why I have a new problem. Because I want to go do it right now when I should be just going straight to work. And that's the problem. I know if I do it now, I probably ain't going to go to work. But if I go to work, when I get off work, and I go plug in and set up, I'm going to be in there till they kick me out the place. I ain't going to lie. I'm probably be going somewhere where I can slide in and get some extra overtime in on. I might not go to sleep. I struggle with Jin Woo on my phone. You know, trying to put it down once I'm getting into it. But it's another exercise in building up self-control. I be having fun. I be having fun as a Shadow Lord. Oh yeah. I got my characters to add them up above 130. The Necroman says that 145. 100. He's got something, I think 30, 32 or 33, something like that. 37, I can't remember. Being a shooter with the multi-missile. And then I got the chain lightning up high enough to where and I'm clearing the board. But now, my problem at Anima is gears. Which gears to keep, which gears to get rid of. But I've been getting the gems up. I've been getting the gems up pretty high. Right now, I got my magic resistance. I got a gem that's like 1,000 or something. And then, you know, I got the vitality gem up to actually 200. Oh boy. I think I've been really focusing on trying to get them gems and stack them up and then making sure I got the right gear to throw those gems on to have some fun. But, boy. I didn't play it until my phone died. I played it until I got drowsy. Then I went ahead and put it down and woke up with enough juice to shoot this wake and bake. Oh boy. Good night. I gotta say that. Definitely had a very good night. It's kind of short though. The fact I'm up this early means I passed out between 2 and 3. And I got a strong feeling it was closer to 2 than 3. Might have been between 1 and 2. Cause I'm up this early. I didn't stay up till the crack of dawn. That's good news. But as soon as these nerds wore off, I was out. In fact, I don't even think the nerds wore off. The nerds got me like, man, just cut it off. We'll pick up tomorrow. And I did. Just haven't picked it up yet. But I can feel right now the ice cream saying, wrap it up and roll on in. But I'm trying to finish this before I run in. Came up on the Starbucks card yesterday. And kind of glad I got a Starbucks card. And this one of plastic. And I mean for real. This ain't the paper Starbucks. That's plastic Starbucks. She said she don't know how much on it, she hadn't been using it. Which means I gotta go to one of my favorite Starbucks. One of the ones where I'm more comfortable with, and I ain't gotta be looking to see who's working before I go in. One of the ones I can just roll up on, like the chicken balance. Okay. Look me up. I don't really shop here. So you see how much I got on the car, right? Let's try and spend it all today. What would you recommend to get me to be a regular customer? I tell you that shit works, yo, like a charm. I'll be for real. Especially if you get one of my employees behind the register that did not already been through the whole damn menu. Oh, they be like, oh yeah. I'm gonna tell you the truth, y'all. To everyone out there that likes where they work at, like Starbucks and stuff like that, where y'all done tried the menu and y'all can give recommendations, keep up the great work. We need more like you. In fact, if you're working with somebody that don't like the job like you do, tell them to go somewhere else. Get the fuck up off of your job. Because they're not going to ruin your fun. They're not going to ruin the customer experience. If you have a disgruntled coworker that don't like to come in and work there, tell them leave. Get off your clock. Because, like, seriously, if you don't like it, don't do it. Do something you like. Something that you can enjoy being paid for. If you don't like coming there and doing all that, just go somewhere else. You fucking up the customer's experience. Don't be fucking up the company's money. I wanted to say the church's money, but don't be fucking up the company money. I think I carried away on that one. This one went out. But seriously, what made me a good pharmaceutical distributor was the fact that I liked my pharmaceuticals. I enjoyed my pharmaceuticals. And I only fronted the people that I didn't like because I didn't want to see them no more. But I forgot, Buds is different than Rock. But then, I will front Rock too, just because I didn't like people. I just wanted to get them out my face. I'll give you this front, I'll never see you again. You motherfuckers come back and pack. I'll be damned. You know, I had to quit because that just wasn't my line of work. Selling drugs was not fun anymore, so I stopped selling drugs. Oh, by the way, we celebrating 22 years. Going on 23 years since I said I'm out. I'm going to see what else life has to offer. And that's a big thing for me. And in just another 5 years, I would have been a panhandler for a whole 2 decades and some change. I would have been able to retire from something for over 20 years, and I've been in something about 20 years. And those are 2 milestones I am going to be very proud of, because once I got 20 years under the belt and one line of work, I don't give a fuck it's panhandling. And it's 20 years of dedication, consistency, and steady but subtle improvement. I'm going to love it. But I've already realized that, no, before I get about this panhandling, I got to take that promotion up to an event planner. Because promotions and advertising is fun. And I got to do some more upgrading on that day, too. I really did enjoy it. To tell you the truth, I wouldn't have been panhandling this long if it wasn't enjoyable. And I found there's more rewards to this than downsides. Like the captain on the bus, CEO, gonna try to help me by telling me, a few ladies with case managers that can, nigga, I'm on a different program. I'm on an independent program. What you suggesting, I already looked at it, don't work for me. And I'm not down and out. I'm on my feet. And my feet are consistently moving forward. It may look like I'm down and out. And real talk, yo, I'll let that be a benefit to me. But I'm not down and out. I've been more consistent with what I'm doing now, more stable with what I'm doing now than I ever been with a regular job in the house, man. Come on. I'm independent. I got my own program. I don't go to their programs like I need assistance. My consistency has been keeping me stable for so long. Why do I need to go there like I need their help? Their help didn't help. Well, last time I tried, shit, I'm a grown-ass man. I don't need to go to some company to be my custodial parents. But I can parent myself and keep it moving. Shit. Then he wanted to move to the back. Shit. I ain't mean to crush it like that, but real talk, the way he said, I'm gonna go ahead and move to the back. But I had to let him know, you're making a poor assumption. I may look like I'm down and out, but I'm not down and out. I'm actually up on my feet. I've been on my feet consistently. What I've been doing, and I've been managing. A lot of people assume I'm down and out. I let it be a benefit to me when it can be a benefit to me. But nah. And I don't like that boy. I really don't like that boy. You're a captain of what? CEO of what? Illusion. Because I ain't seeing much else. But I ain't gonna knock him. I really ain't gonna knock him. I don't like maybe how he moves. He spoke with me because he probably don't like the way I move, but I live in reality. When I say I'm a professional panhandler, because I panhandle professionally, not poorly, not aggressively. When I collect what I collect, I make it work for me. And I'm good. I'm good. I don't mismanage it to where I'm constantly stuck in the struggle. No, I invest it carefully to where it keeps me afloat, it keeps me moving forward, making progress. Yeah, a lot of people told me I can go get me a free phone. But none of them free phones got better specs than the stuff that the Lord gave me. That these people done blessed me. It ain't beating some of the donations I'm getting, I'm telling you. Them programs they be having, man, that keeps you in a certain position, which I have long exceeded. And I'm talking like 10 years ago, I'd have been past what they talking about. The fact that I paid for an efficiency for about a 4-year run, doing what I'm doing, and still had time to have a relationship and maintain a social circle, tells me I don't need help. I don't. Look at how many people I've helped while I've been in this panhandle and shit. I've actually helped more people than I did when I sold dope. And the crazy part is, begging makes more money than slinging dope, with less time involved, less overhead. It wasn't like I was looking for an easy way out, because my way out wasn't easy. You got everybody trying to tell you to do something else besides what you're doing. And all you're doing is holding a sign. And then you think back, out of all the years you were selling drugs, you didn't have that many people talking you out of selling drugs. Like, real talk. That's the weird part. I'm in the legal business and nobody's talking me out of it. I'm doing some legal begging and, you know, everybody want to tell me I'm fucking wrong. That's the reason why I listen to all advice and I think about it carefully before I apply any of it. And some people give you bad advice to see you doing worse than them, if not as bad as them. Some people are really afraid to get better. Some people are really afraid to do it right. Some people are taught and trained to be in a subpar standard because their teachers didn't want to live up to better standards. They didn't believe in taking better routes. So you always got to do your own research. And always double check the sources of the advice. Really look at where they getting their advice from and why they got their advice. The more you think about things, the better you can make better decisions. But if you always act on impulse and emotions, well, thanks to the internet, we got a lot of examples of what that gets you. That's why I said always do your own research. Check your sources. Look for credible sources. Sources that can be validated and verified. Do an extensive peer review. Before you jump into something, don't put too much time and energy in it. Since I've been able to earn a living for myself, I've been shown how much more beneficial it is for me to be independent, an entrepreneur, a contractor. Instead of contracting my services to the lowest bidders, I can actually negotiate better prices and ranges. And shoot, sometimes you can't jump on the first thing come your way. You gotta be able to identify a blessing before you accept that blessing. I've been fortunate. Very fortunate that I've been given a full, proper, healthy education in said things. I didn't learn everything from experience. I learned a lot from observation. You can learn a lot of good things from experience that'll stick with you. But when you learn how to take advice and learn how to really sit back and observe, you ain't got to experience the hardships. You can just repeat what works. with that said, it's about time to wrap up this smoke session. You know, I don't like the captain because he annoying, talk too damn much. But I see he's been consistent. And whether I may see it or not, I gotta accept that he has been making progress since the first time I heard him talking too damn much on that damn bus. In fact, I give a little young man a shout out because how his communication skills on that bus has improved greatly. Like, for real, the way he initiated the conversation with me was much better than the previous times. And I'm happy about that. I mean, the captain started to recognize me. And I have to say that because I've noticed for that last visit, that last interaction, the previous ones, like the last 4 or 5 previous interactions, or I should say that we've crossed paths and got on the same bus, the way he's responded to me shows he's really learning how to read the room. He still needs some work, but the boy is making progress. And, you know, I wish him well. Hope that he continues to improve. Because, like, I ain't taking on no little homies. I ain't doing no mentoring. I'm more interested in looking for mentors. I grew up being a little buddy. I didn't realize I was the big homie until I had a lot of little buddies. But I want to get back to that little buddy phase again where I can learn from someone. Because I always found that more enjoyable. Until I discovered in some cases being a teacher is fun. I found pleasure on both sides. But I haven't had much time on the side of learning from someone in such a long time. I think that's why I'm feeling for it more. I've been learning on my own a lot, studying on my own a lot. I'm cool with that. I ain't really got no problem with that. It just isn't as thrilling as it used to be. Learning from someone right now at this current time to me feels more enjoyable than learning on my own. In fact, I'm kind of bored with learning on my own. Been doing it so much, and then when I actually start passing on what I've learned to teaching, you know, I probably should get into it more, but I don't believe at this time that I have enough to pass on. I've been mostly passing on the things I've been happy to have picked up. And, you know, I only felt about it that because it felt like I was talking to the walls as students. So I wanted to be my own student, my own teacher. But I ain't gonna lie, shit. You know, there's so much you can do alone. Sometimes you just need company, companionship, you know. No man's meant to be alone, even if he's good at it. But if I kill this battery, I'm gonna go ahead and let this get uploaded. Catch y'all later. Peace.